The next movement was all about the forwards running off the scrum half. Now whether they're running off the scrum half and coming round the same way, or they're actually coming off the scrum half and running against the grain. So for example, if we're playing left to right, and we go, number 8 picks up, he cleans out, and then the forwards come round the corner, and then the pass from the 9 is taken on by the forwards, and we try to get him into a triangle shape, and the first forward comes out as a point of the triangle, and his communication is important for the scrum half to hit him early, and then he gets an inside and an outside option. But it's important that they get their hips to the try line, not the touch line as they're coming around, to try to square their hips as soon as possible, and then they have an option to pass outside or to pass inside. And the other thing is to always encourage them to use footwork. So as they come through, instead of running at the turnstile, they try and go to the outside or the inside, rather than, you walk through a turnstile, don't you? You don't actually walk into the pillar. You try and walk through the gate. So that's the type of principle that you can use with the players. And the second ball carrying is the against the grain. It's the ball carrying that comes off the left touchline back to the right side of the field, and it's against the grain basically. And all the same principles apply, whereas the scrum half's running a little bit more than he would on a same way ball carry, but he just hits the forward who comes slightly under on an unders line, and then squares his hips to the try line and just drives through again. And if he can get a pass away to his inside or outside again, it's important to get that triangle formation supporting our main ball carrier again. When they come back against the grain, it's important that he attacks the ball, the initial ball carrier attacks the second defender, so that then there's always a little bit more space between the second and the third, and then the fourth defender, and so on as the attack develops. And it's important to try to shrink the outside defence, if you like. And that guy is important that he hits that second man, and then his outside option is outside outside the third defender, and then we can hopefully then shrink the defensive line and produce quick ball for the backs to play. But that's the important thing there, is attacking outside that second defender again, and using footwork, and also keeping depth. Depth is important off the first ball carrier, and the second ball carrier making sure he can see the number on the jersey of the first carrier, and then the third support player making sure he can see the number on the back of the second support player's jersey, and then that gives you the natural depth to be able to carry the ball effectively and not sort of rush the first carrier as he catches the ball, to give him a bit of depth, and then he's got options as well.